Welcome back to Final Score Friday, sponsored by Bojangles, Loyalty Automotive, and Richmond Pediatric Dentistry and Orthodontics.
Thanks for sticking with us online and on our OTT channel. As Sean and I back with the Mills Godwin cheerleaders for the fifth quarter tonight, recapping everything that happened on week 6 of Final Score Friday. Game of the week, it's pretty much the game of the week every time they meet. Two teams in our top 5 this week, Thomasdale and Dinwiddie. Last year, we thought this one was going to be close, and it was not, because Dinwiddie came out and just stormed Thomasdale. And wound up being 63-21. 63-21.
So bad, Kevin Tucker said, I wanted to give fans refunds because we did not come to play, and Friday night, not only did they not deserve, did not give the refunds, they came to play and played well against them.
But they did, and without starting quarterback Ethan Minter, who was lost a week and a half ago to injury, but Ethan Medley, who has been his backup pretty much all the way through, two-year backups. They both work with QB guru Malcolm Bell, and Medley stepped up, and this is one of the biggest wins Thomasdale has had in the last couple of years.
Only committed 1 turnover. That was late. He got help from Nick Tyree and the defense, which forced 5 Dinwiddie turnovers in that game. A couple of those was on a short field, and Thomasdale, huge win for them. They remain undefeated at 5-0. And this is the start of a tough stretch for them, because not only did they have to go to Dinwiddie Friday night, they got to turn around next Saturday morning at 11 a.m. and make the trip to South Chesterfield and play Matorka, who's routed off 4 straight wins since their week 0 loss. So that's going to be another huge matchup for Thomasdale. If they can win that one, schedule looks pretty good to maybe run the table this year in the regular season.
Let's talk about Dinwiddie real quick, because they're 3-3 now, and we haven't seen this for a while. Now, they've played a monster schedule, but you know, you're not going to win many games turning it over 5 times. We don't see that from Dinwiddie teams.
Not a lot. The last 3 games, to include Hopewell and also Morey, turnovers and penalties have really hurt Dinwiddie. They've had chances in the 2 losses to Morey and Thomasdale, but when they shoot themselves in the foot, no pun intended, but when that happens and gives the opposing teams a short field like they did in those 2 games, it's come back to hurt them.
There are a couple other big games on week 6. The next one we want to talk about, I believe we're going to talk about Glen Allen next, who took on Douglas Freeman tonight. Freeman was undefeated, 5-0, number 7 in our poll. This one was in the first half. It surprised a lot of people because the Jags got out to a 28-7 lead at the half. Freeman could never recover. And then they did it with defense. They did it with special teams. They had a pick 6. They had at least 2 or 3 interceptions in the second half alone. Glen Allen is sneaky. They've played it right. They are 4-1, and they've played a tough schedule as well, because they've gone to Massaponax, they've gone here, they've gone there, they've traveled a lot, and they are getting stronger as the season goes along.
Their only loss was to Thomasdale, and that was a close one until late. So they played with the heavy hitters in our region, and to be 4-1, and the margin of victory, I think, was the surprising part. Maybe the fact that they defeated Douglas Freeman, but the fact they beat him by 28 was huge, and really can make a lot of people in Class 6 say, oh, watch out for Glen Allen.
Yeah, and it's Class 6 too, which they had to step up. Great running game and really stout defense, which is a really good way to get a lot of victories. In the prep schools, Benedictine just continues to roll. They had a rivalry game today against St. Christopher's, and Benedictine starting to look like that team that's really going to challenge for another state title this year.
I think it's 8 of the last 9 years uninterrupted they've played in a state championship final. So the winning pedigree is starting to percolate a little bit over there at Benedictine. Cody Shelton up and down first half. He had a couple of interceptions, but when he needed to make plays, he made them with his arm, he made them with his legs, and don't look now, the Cadets are undefeated. Yeah. And they got a couple more rivalry games before the big one at the end of the year. They got their eyes focused on that one, but they got some hurdles to get to, but they're looking pretty solid right now. Greg Lilly has got these guys ready to roll right now.
And we have to talk about the Huguenot Falcons, because Charles Scott has come over from Life Christian, and they took on James River earlier tonight, and Huguenot hasn't been this good in almost a quarter century.
It's the McPhee era.
And they also, the first game of the year got postponed and canceled because stuff out of their control. They couldn't play. So they had like a week and a half, 2 weeks before they could get their season started. But they're 4-0 for the first time since 2000. It's been a long time. So like you said, since Richard McPhee. And Scott has just transformed the attitude, and he's got some new players on the roster, but it's a completely different team than we've seen the last few years.
He wanted the Roar to come back, and they're doing that to win twice in a week. I don't care who you are and who you play.
Yeah, they're 2-0 this week.
To win twice in a week against a good Power 10 team, that was a tough one, and then to go on the road and beat James River twice in a week, huge for them. But a big one next Friday.
Yeah, LC Bird, right?
No. Manchester.
Oh, Manchester next week.
Jason Wright's return to Manchester, and it's the Lancers' homecoming. A lot of emotion in that game next Friday.
We will be watching it. That's week 7, but we have just wrapped up week 6. Big thanks to the Lady Eagles from Mills Godwin for joining us tonight. For Sean, I am Lane. We will see you next Friday for week 7 of Final Score Friday. So long, everyone.